Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Zelda Outlands. When we last left off, Chloe had just learned that she's going to need all 8 Tetrarch fairies to break the seal and basically complete level C here. Unfortunately, she only has 6 right now, so let's go get the 7th and make some progress toward the 8th in this episode. We can't blow our ocarina on the previous screen, because if we did, it would just summon the entrance to level 9, so we're going to have to go to a screen where there's nothing special happens, or no triggers for using the ocarina. Just take out a few enemies, get a few coins, and blow the ocarina again, try to get closer to where we want to go. And this will work right here. We want to go to the frozen path. That's that area where the trees are white and the main ground is gray, kind of like an icy area. Like the first quest where we found level 8, there's a pretty tough dungeon that we're going to have to hunt down in this icy path. So, some more rupees. We'll also be exploring the rest of the icy paths just for the Garuda who steal your money, and also for some hidden medicine shops, and for a few friendly Garais who give us money. So we'll do all of them first before we go to the actual dungeon that we need to find. And these guys don't want to stop, so we'll just forget them. So take out these guys, push this block, and there's no need to get that rupee, because once we go through this one way, much like this screen in the first quest, there's going to be a Garuda who's going to steal our money, so that 5 coins would have just went in this guy's pocket. So we're just going to deny him 6 of the 20 coins that he would normally take off of us. And we're going to blow our ocarina here to uncover a hidden medicine shop. So we don't have any coins for the medicine wizard, but we'll still visit him anyway. So, hey, how's it going? Well, we are not prepared because we have no rupees, but we can get a few rupees, because in this area we can find another friendly Garaya who will give us some rupees. And these Vyers are giving us some rupees. So that was alright, we got it before it disappeared. Yeah, items on the ground will disappear if we don't pick them up after a few seconds. Here, close to where level 8 was in the first quest. We'll finish off these guys, because in the dungeon coming up that we're going to go to, Dungeon N, we do have another one of the money of your life, so we're going to need at least 50 rupees when we go in there. We're close to, so that we'll get the remaining 50, we'll get whatever we need for the 50 in the dungeon. So we're pretty close here with 40, maybe closer now with 45. We'll just do a backtracking here a little bit. Go down this bottom path. And we'll go to this strange formation of rocks that look like an H. Push the middle bracket aside. Get our 10 more rupees, so we have the 50 we need to pay off the controlled Zelda, and here we are in level N. So, just take out these whiz robes, these Lino who function as whiz robes. Take them all out so we can get some more rupees. Take them out quickly before we actually before they kind of get into the wall and they don't come out. So they dropped us right in the middle of that room, but you know, normally when you enter a dungeon in the base game, they show you entering from the bottom, the wall. And this game's kind of been tricky. It's kind of been sometimes drop us in the middle of dungeons. But that room that we did start in there, that is actually the entrance. So if we went out the southern wall there, the southern door, that would have taken us outside the entrance. So, well, outside to the overworld. So, got that manhandler there. And now with the magic sword, we can take these guys out. We don't have to waste bombs on them anymore. The magic swords will take them out and not force them to split like they normally do if you hit them with anything other than a bomb earlier. Another Wizrobe room here now. One of those Wizrobes keeps getting stuck in the wall over there, but thankfully he's finding his way out. Sometimes they don't find their way out and they phase out of the screen, and then we're stuck having to leave the screen to try to get them to respawn, especially if the room has a treasure like a key or something that we need to pick up by defeating all the enemies. So this room has a key to pick up. We don't necessarily have to defeat all the enemies, but I like defeating all the enemies in rooms just to be safe, you know, in case something there is a pickup. But well, we've cleared out the bottom section here. For some reason I thought there was another room down there, but the map clearly shows that there's not. So we do have a lot of the top part of the dungeon to go through yet. So let's head up that way. Even though this is a dark room, we can still make up that little block structure there in the middle. Now we want to head to the left to go deeper in the dungeon, but before we do that, we want to head here and defeat this one-handed Gleeok, or one-handed wizard character. It serves as Gleeok. And defeating it will get us the book. There's no blocks to push there, but we want to defeat it there in the bottom, because eventually we're going to have to make our way around and approach that room from the top. Now if we do that, what ends up happening is we'd end up walking basically into the room and ended up right on top of the Gleeok and getting hit and taking damage. So in order to avoid that, we'll take it out from the bottom, and then that way when we finally do we're in that room, the book will be just waiting right there for us to pick up. So going through this hidden passageway that appears, and we got a nice little hub container just sitting there waiting for us. So good thing the enemies couldn't pick it up and steal it off us. We'll just defeat most of the enemies in this room. We don't have to defeat them all, because we're going to eventually come back into this room to push a block to get that compass and to make the stairway appear to take us back into the initial room where that staircase appeared to take us into this room. Let's make our way down here, going toward that room where we defeated the Gleeok. One good thing about the magic sword too is we can use it to defeat the manhandlers. Other swords can defeat the manhandlers too, but it takes multiple shots to defeat a head. So with the magic sword, master sword in this game, just one hit takes it out. So if you misplace your bomb and don't take out all 4 heads, boom, you just use your master sword to finish it off. So we pushed that block, got the compass. As you can see, we don't have too much more of the dungeon to go. So, short little dungeon. Makes up for it though with some pretty tough enemies, a bunch of the Wizrobe enemies. And then they throw weak little fairies in it, for whatever reason. So, nope, another Gleeok. We're getting a lot of mileage out of these guys. But it's not the boss. Just another little lackey minion. Uh-oh, we got Zelda, who's being controlled. Let's give her the 50 rupees and pass through. Make our way toward the real boss, which is not this group of Lionels, although they will do more damage than the actual boss of this dungeon will do, so... I think we lost one of these guys. No, there was 2 more that were probably going to go make their way off screen. So, let's step out. I think 1 or 2 disappeared. Let's see. How many did we disappear? just one. Hopefully he's nice and we can take him out easy. With a bomb. And we got a heart for our trouble. Not that we'll really need that heart, because all we have left to do is defeat this blue Goa, which is power swapped with a big blue blob. Wait for it to open its eye. Take a few shots here and there. We have 23 more chances to hit it. Yeah, we don't have the thunder arrow yet. We won't get that until level 9. Level 9 actually has quite a few items to pick up this time around. So it's going to take 3 shots to defeat this little blob, or this big blob. But we have to finish it. Now we've gotten our 7th Tetrarch Fairy. The life refill. And for our 8th Tetrarch Fairy, we're going to go to a screen way back at the beginning of the game. Back in the first quest, it was the screen where we got 150 rupees from our friendly Gurai. It was in that tree that we had to do that weird maze to get to. So once again, we're going to have to do that maze again. We didn't think that all that programming with that maze was going to go to waste by only making us have to do it in the first quest. Nope. But the good thing is the maze solution remains the same, so we don't have to pay that wizard any rupees to get the solution to the maze. The maze solution is still going to be north, west, south, rock, west. And so we transport back to the beginning. And this is the screen where we want to get to, but we want to get across that river, and our ladder, unfortunately, can only go across one tile. So, and Chloe can't swim, despite rats being excellent swimmers. And there's no dock, so we can't launch the raft. So, yeah, we got to do it the hard way. We got to go through the maze. But this is our last dungeon, last main dungeon with a fairy in it. And we only have 20 bombs, so of course that means this one has to have our final bomb bag upgrade. So we're just doing a little bit of rupee farming beforehand. Like I said, a good place to farm is that beach, as the blobs there. Here's where we got the solution from the paying 30, gets us the solution. 50, he says so many rupees, and 10 will be threatened to be mangled by Deku Scrubs. A few more rupees here. And we can get another free bomb refill here. Let's head on in. Hey, it's always nice to have a nice Garuda. Give us some bombs. It's also nice to have friendly Garayas who give us more rupees. And let's head on down in. Keep this between you and me. Okay. Thank you for the rupees. We're very close. And the good thing is the dungeon coming up has, quite a few enemies that are good sources of rupee farming. So as long as we're close to the 150 rupees that we need, 100 for the bomb bag, 50 for another Zelda, money or life, we'll be good. So. This is the maze. We push that rock and it creates that little passageway, and that is the direction when the solution says rock. So, and we don't want to head to the east because that'll take us back to the room where the cave is, where we get the directions to defeat this maze. So we head south first, and then we can start going through the maze solution. Go north, we end up back on this screen. Head south, we end up at the top of the screen, and then we can go into the rock. And then we go west the second time. We have to go through the middle there, otherwise you'll end up back at the entrance to the maze area. And now we just take this path up to the dungeon entrance. We'll take out a few of these blobs first and see if we can get some money. And then we'll hop in and we'll clear out the first room with the dungeon. Hopefully get some more money off these guys that tend to drop money. And then we'll pick up here in a nice, clean, empty room on our next episode. Take care. Bye.